Welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is the Dose of Dharma for today. So the next quality of Bhagawa is Sthiri. Sthiri means splendor of physical perfection. Okay? So the Buddha's body was so perfect that all the devas, humans, and brahmas, they could never satisfy themselves in gazing at the Buddha's superb appearance. Okay? And also the Buddha was endowed with the 32 marks of the great man, as well as 80 lesser characteristics. So these 32 marks of the great man and 80 lesser characteristics, they are just some descriptions, some signs of within the body that a great man will have. Okay, so for those who have these 32 marks and 80 lesser characteristics, then they will have a very good physical perfection. Okay, and those who went to see the Buddha, they had to leave only because the proper time to stay before the Buddha's presence had run out. But still, they feel uncontented with feasting their eyes on the sheer majesty of the Buddha's body. Okay, it's like this. And then the next one is karma. Karma means power of accomplishments. So what does this mean? This means that the Buddha accomplished all that he sets out to accomplish. And the steadfast purpose, the steady effort underlying this power of accomplishment, and that is called karma. Okay? Since as Sumedha ascetic, okay, the ascetic Sumedha, he received the definite prophecy and became a bodhisattva from Buddha Dipankara. Since that time, he had set his mind on leading humanity to liberation. So these are the few desires, the few aspirations that the ascetic Sumedha had made. He was said that he says, "May I become enlightened, and may I be able to lead multitudes to enlightenment. May I attain liberation from the round of rebirth, and may I be able to lead the multitudes to liberation. May I cross over to the shore of safety, and may I be able to ferry across the multitude to the shore of safety." That earnest desire, that steadfast purpose, it had never waned in the Buddha. It was that strong purposefulness that led the Buddha to attain perfect enlightenment through Maggaphala, thereby fulfilling his most earnest desire. And also, after he had attained Buddhahood, he was able to fulfill his desire to lead multitudes to enlightenment, to liberation, and to the shore of safety. Okay? And also, there are some people who may have earlier desired for the good and welfare of oneself as well as others, but once their welfare is fulfilled, sometimes they forget about others' welfare or are unable to carry out their purpose in helping others. But the Buddha was able to devote himself to the task of liberating himself and liberating others. Okay? And therefore, this steadfast, this steadfast wish, this karma, power of accomplishment, is the one that's responsible for the glorious accomplishments of the Buddha's mission, both for himself and for others. Okay? So, this is your dose of Dharma for today. I wish all of you well, peaceful, and happy. And may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition, and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.